Allfather here, bringing you a mid-war recap with the hope and intent that we're going to come out on the winning side. We're currently 55 to 49 with 3.5 hours to go. We've used most of our attacks. They still have a few left, but let's see where we're sitting at right now. 15 to 9 on 3-star attacks, and so I'm guessing we're going to be in pretty good shape. I believe they've got all of our Town Hall 9s 2-starred already. They do. Looks like they 3'd Ryan, but for the most part not showing 3-star ability on the 9s, and definitely not showing a huge 3-star ability on their 8s, which means they're probably going to have some hit downs to help them clean those up, which guessing we're going to win this one. But what we're going to do, since we're pretty much wrapped on our end, unless we bring in some more 3s, is take a look at some of the 3-star attacks from Assimilated so far, starting with the number 1 base. And our number 1 guy is Eric. And take a look at this base here. Not a whole lot of compartments, just a lot of squares there, so it's wide open. But there's a lot of double giant bomb potentials. The 80s are really compact and tight together, so you want to avoid the air attack even though the expos are on ground. And he's just going to bring a stoned go-ho here and get into that queen compartment, take the lurable clan castle out, and just kind of dance around with his hogs. One new move there, you notice there's a spell missing. He's only got 1 poison spell. He should have 2 dark spells. I don't know if that was an issue building his own or getting one donated, but noob move. Ends up being okay, gets through this pretty well without it. Would have been nice to either double poison the clan castle troops or save it for ground skellies, but good execution is able to counteract not having that extra spell. So, and of course we didn't have these spells always. We had to learn how to fight at TH9 before these dark spells and the donated spells came out, so not a huge deal. Does lure that out there, goes ahead and drops his golems to tank and distract the enemy dragon, where the queen will go ahead and pick him off. That last little bit of health brings plenty of wall breakers in to get through those first compartments, and the race is on. He's got that whole third of the base opened up. There's only 6 compartments left, which are going to contain Teslas and giant bombs, and once he gets that jump spell to access the core, that's going to get the golems and the kill squad in. Goes ahead and just kind of pretty much a surgical, semi-surgical deployment on the hogs. It's got to dance around those double giant bomb areas and try to avoid at least having a bunch of hogs cross them. As it is, it looks like it's single giant bombs there. One was in that approach where the queen is up here, and you see he went ahead and his kill squad took out the pathing for that one. There is not one there, even though he has it pre-healed, and so really not sure where the giant bombs are on this base. Probably on the other side of that Tesla out there. There was probably one in the area that he eliminated, and maybe some in those channels on the bottom. And so good idea to just kind of surgical around those just in case. You would have expected some DGBs in those long compartments there, those 2x6 areas, but not a whole lot of them there. But he played it as if they were, which is the wise move, just in case. Can't have a whole pack of hogs getting wiped out. Now he's got all his defenses down, and it's just a matter of cleaning up to the end. Queen is still at about half health. King is almost full health, still has golemites, and absolutely tears through this base. Really nice job, Zarek. Next, we're going to take a look at Slacker's attack here. Go wee wipe. I don't know. Little bit sloppy, but we're going to take a look at this. Gets the lure in there. He's not going to poison. He's just going to do a standard clan castle kill with witches and barbs, or witches and wizards. What he's lacking is the barbs, and the reason you want those barbarians is to run underneath the dragon. You're going to see during this clan castle kill that he loses witches left and right, and he brought 4. It looks like he drops one there. But the skeletons don't run underneath the dragon, and so he goes ahead and takes out that witch. He goes ahead and fries another witch, so he just got 2 witches fried by a dragon because he didn't drag them out to the corner and let the skellies run underneath the dragon, or bring barbarians to lead the way so that that first thing that the dragon targets is a barbarian instead of your witch, and by then she's got her skellies spawned, and they go ahead and distract the rest of the way. So that's a little bit of an opportunity there. Doesn't get the BK funneled to the core. It actually doesn't hurt too much because of the tanking power. He goes out there and tanks for those wizards and witches on the outside and actually makes it pretty much all the way around that side of the base. The P.E.K.K.A.s and the queen do go to the core, which is great. Raged up wizards on the approach. Right here I'd drop a heal spell as they're in the core. He drops a rage, which gets the town hall, but I would drop a heal there, keep as many things as alive, and then rage out of the core where you're dealing with the walls. And so a little opportunity, in my opinion, on the spell drop there. I would have gone rage, heal X to go rage, heal, which I just don't really like because then you're stacking rage potentially, which you don't get the benefit of stacks on a rage. But you see here, things are kind of breaking down in the hurry. The queen is safe, still got a full golem. Just a couple of point defenses left. Does a nice job saving some wizards back and drops them in to get some of those point defenses while they're targeting the king. And just a few left here now. Golem is attracted to the air sweeper, of course, because the air sweeper doesn't shoot at anything on the ground, so why wouldn't we target that first instead of the archer tower? But that's your Clash of Clans AI for you. Now he's got all the defenses down and just a few troops left to clean up, but king does stay alive through it, queen stays alive through it, and full golem, so nice job there, and a good recovery after a little bit of a sloppy clan castle kill. Next, another newer player, Ninja Jinja. I believe this is Ninja's third war with us. And again, they had a lot of lurable clan castles, so apparently they don't understand the concept of anti-3-star, which is why they get 3-starred. But here's an opportunity here. He's going to double poison the clan castle troops, and once you've got them popped, you should just poison them in place, because now you see how they're spreading out. The dragon is getting out ahead of the loons. And once they're going to be the closest together right when you pop them, because they're all going to pop out of the clan castle, you're going to be able to get them in the range of the poison. Now look at all these troops he's wasting trying to get them clumped together. So you don't need to do that. You don't need to drag them out if you're going to poison them. The only reason you drag to a corner is kind of the old school style before we had the poison spells, and especially the double poison spells. You had to clump them together and either lightning them or use your clan castle kill squad. But in this case, he spent a lot of troops and a lot of things that he could have used for cleanup trying to clump them together that was just really not necessary. And so there's the single poison there. Let's see if he goes ahead and double poisons to get the dragon out. He does. See, again, you could have just done that right in place and also saved probably a good 30 seconds on the attack probably by just doing that right after they popped out of the clan castle and we're all clumped together there. Instead of dragging them all the way across the screen. So had a couple of risks there, timing out being one of them. Goes ahead in there and looks like he's just going cold-blooded golem there. Single golem goes in there just with that queen only one layer in. That golem just needs to distract her long enough to get her taken out. Clan castle's dealt with. And now the kill squad comes in behind. Hogs come in behind. And they're going to start clearing a path to keep the kill squad alive. He's got heal spells to go ahead and keep the hogs together. And obviously giant bomb potential location on this base is in the core. So he's got his heals overlapping the core so that when they hit those single giant bombs, very nice on that last heal spell, covers both remaining giant bomb locations. And that was just a beautiful heal spell there by Ninja. And keeps all the hogs alive as they split to those last defenses. They're all kind of spread out in a line, taking them down quickly. Because he launched them behind the kill squad. The kill squad's still alive. Heroes are still at full health with a ton of wizards behind them. The hogs are pretty much going to do the remainder of the cleanup here. Backed up by a few wizards. But really nice deployment and a great army composition. Realizing you only needed that single golem to get into that first layer. Next, we're going to take a look at Darth's attack, and on the surface, it may not seem like anything special, but obviously this is a poorly laid out base, but a very intelligent decision on the army composition to bring. And he's got 2 air defenses clumped into the middle there and the other 2 out on the edge. So why not bring a dragon attack? If they're going to give you those outer ones, just take them. And so he light quakes those inside defenses, air defenses, and goes at the remainder. The only thing that I would have done here, and I'm not sure if he did this because of air sweepers or what, but you notice he's coming at it from the southeast side on that flank there. Which means he's not going directly at the air defenses. And I would have probably rather gone at one of the air defenses, so either southwest or northeast, coming in either from this side or up here on this side. And what that means is, because right now he does launch the hogs there, he's going to go ahead and snipe that one air defense. So if that was the plan and you were going to do that, then you would probably want to launch your main dragons up here, because look at all the shots they're going to be getting on them. You know, those air defenses are getting shots off on him. It's not going to matter because he's completely dismantled the air defense of this base because of how close to the edge they were. But there's a lot of shots getting taken off on dragons that just weren't necessary. He could have avoided that just by going directly at one of the air defenses. But it really isn't going to hurt this base, because with that kind of a setup, this person was just asking to get La Looned or Drag Looned or anything like that. And that's what he does. Not much left to watch other than the dragons blowing through the base. But again, really nice job figuring and noticing how weak this base was against an air strategy, and could pretty much go in with the old Town Hall 8, light quake strategy, but he can double it up. And easy 3 stars. Got a couple 2-3 dragons left. Probably could have had a bunch more, maybe going at a different way. Guess he had 4 left. So really nice job there, and really easy 3-star. Good job, Darth. Next, we're going to look at some attacks by our newer clan members. First one here is by our attacker, Butthole Accept. Butthole Accept. I'm not sure what his butthole accepts, and I'm not really sure I'm interested in finding out. But yes, we did accept a butthole to the clan. And great addition, brings 3-star attacks in. Couldn't show last war because the update wiped out the replays. But we do have one here. We have a 3-star butthole attack. So let's take a look at it and see what he does. Looks like he's bringing a Go Weeho into the ever-popular, famous Town Hall 8 Tootsie Roll base with the exposed clan castle. Easy lure there, goes ahead and drops the poison, and we don't need to sit there and watch those bake too long there. Double poison, we know that's going to take him out when done correctly. Maybe not, he's only got combined level 4 on the poison, so it might be a sliver of health left on the dragon. We'll see. Nope, as long as you do that staggered drop, even the combined level 4 takes it, so nice job there. Goes right at the king side, so he's got the clan castle dealt with, now he's got the hero dealt with, tanking it with the golem, backing it up by the wizards. Nice job there. Nice test hogs there, searching for giant bombs. He doesn't see any, so he lets the rest fly. And same thing over here, he's not worried about giant bomb pathing, he's got that covered. Nice heal spells on the moat on the jump into the core. And clan castle hogs and remaining inventory hogs coming in the backside there. They're all going to start jumping into the middle where a heal spell is waiting on them. And they're going to go ahead and take out that core with ease. Now comes the BK in for reinforcement. He's going to come in the backside, kind of tank that Tesla a little bit while the hogs jump out, get that cannon. And there it goes. And all the defenses are on the top side here. They're all splashed, so there's going to be a little bit of a struggle there with that whiz tower, max whiz tower, but plenty of hogs left, and still has about 4 or 5 remaining to go ahead for cleanup, along with his BK at full health. He's also got 2 wizards following him, so not a ton of cleanup, but really nice job on this Tootsie Roll base, which is pretty easy go-ho or straight hog attack at Town Hall 8. So there you go, nice job, 3-star butthole attack. Next new member is Vexen, looking at a Town Hall 8 Southern Teaser style base. Gonna bring, it looks like a straight go wipe, but we'll see. I have not watched these new guys' attacks at Town Hall 8. Was pretty busy and I didn't see some of these, so this will be the first time I'm watching it. Double poison there, but drops them, doesn't stagger the drop, so let's see if that dragon goes down or not. Or if he's going to be left with this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to be left with some health because it's only a combined level 3 poison. Definitely want to try to get max donation there. But stagger the drop. Drop the lower level one first to get the loon out of the way, then drop the higher level one, and you probably would have taken that dragon out with the double poison. Drags him out to the corner though, old school style, few wizard zaps, and he's done. So nothing to worry about. Was going to have to drop his kill squad from that angle anyway. Nice job on the shattered golem approach there, creating his wizard funnel, classic go wipe style. That's going to allow his P.E.K.K.A.s and everything to go to the core, which he drops as soon as his funnel's created. So really nice technique there. Probably want to get that hero down here soon to go ahead and start tanking. Oh, he's got his hero down. He just needs to use the ability. The only trouble with this base is going to be the back side there. And ideally, you probably want to maybe cut that kill squad down and bring probably, who knows, just a handful of hogs to come in the backside. You'd probably need 8, 10. And they could go ahead and get those defenses on the backside, because as it is, he's going to sit in here, and these P.E.K.K.A.s are going to beat on a wall for a while they're getting targeted by defenses. And you see the golems are kind of hung up on the other side, and so it's a lot of tank, it's extra tank, and everything kind of went to the left and didn't get a lot of support on the right side. But that P.E.K.K.A. should stay up long enough to get that didn't quite get the cannon down, but you know, go wipe against an open base layout like this is still going to be able to survive that, as long as you know, you don't lose all your wizards and all your DPS. But nice attack, nice decision to go with the go wipe. As you develop kind of the hybrid 3-star strategies, you might want to consider adding a few back end hogs there to make those back few defenses go down a little quicker. And our last new member, first war with us against another Tootsie Roll style base here, is Boomer. Boomer's also bringing the go wipe. You know, it works. I'm not the biggest fan of go wipe, but not everybody, you know, hogging is, there's a bit of an art to that too. Again, stagger your drop on that poison drop, and you're going to get that dragon to go down. I think he probably dropped both of them a little quick, so I'm not sure if that dragon's going to go down. We will find out. No, not quite. It's just the way those spells stack, and when you drop them while the loon's still up, the loon ends up soaking up some of that poison, and that's why the dragon doesn't go down. Whereas you see other people, when they're staggering the drop there, and their dragon's going down, that's the difference. So if you're not getting your dragons down, that is why. Stagger the poison drop. But this is a classical anti-air, anti-dragon base because of all the air in the middle, so ground attack is a really nice decision, nice strategy. Obviously understands the concept of creating that whiz funnel. He's just got his 3 or 4 wizards on each flank, golems up the middle, and then all he's got to do is wall break into the core where he's going to use his spells, and from there it's over. With this Tootsie Roll base layout and those obvious spots in the corners of the moat there, it's pretty easy to determine where the Teslas are going to be, which is kind of your main threat to your P.E.K.K.A. portion of this attack, with their extra, I think it's 1.5 times damage to P.E.K.K.A.s. But you want to break those walls quicker. Notice how those P.E.K.K.A.s went around there on this left side here. It's because you didn't get your walls broken quick enough. So as soon as you get through that first layer of defenses, you want to try to get the walls broken. As it is, he's got at least one P.E.K.K.A. in the core and both of his golems. So they're providing a ton of tank while the P.E.K.K.A.s go outside. Again, with Go Wipe, you do have, the nice thing with Go Wipe, unlike Hogs, is you have a lot more room for error. And with the extra 30 seconds now on the attack timer, we're seeing a lot more 3 stars, even with a few mistakes on Go Wipes. And so, not saying Go Wipe is an obsolete attack. It's just not my favorite. I've pretty much haven't done a Go Wipe attack other than farming for I can't think how long now. But obviously you can see how powerful it is with the max P.E.K.K.A.s there, and the golems haven't even busted. All of his P.E.K.K.A.s are up. His BK's at almost full health, and he's still got a couple wizards. So don't mind the Go Wipe. Obviously, against that Tootsie Roll base, it works. And so really nice job there to both of our new players, Boomer, Vexen, Butthole Accept, Ninja, Jinja, all these new guys we brought in. Great additions to the clan. Really glad to have you. That'll do it for this war recap, a mid-war recap. 3 hours left to go, still up by 6. I don't have any qualms that we will win this war, so really nice job, everybody. And again, make sure to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. Again, this is the All-Father reminding you it is okay to have a few buttholes in your clan. Until next time, take care, everybody.